What's up, Jackson Smith, Eddie Blackburn? We back in full effect. I guess StreamYard just gonna have to be the way to go because OBS acting up. So it's all good. Where there's a will, there's a way. You can believe that. Last shall be first. What it is, man. What it is, man. How you doing? Last shall be first. I ain't seen you in a minute. You must have been somewhere lurking somewhere. But hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Hopefully we can get some people in here, man, and get this thing going. And I think I can. I got about an hour in me, I guess. I got a couple of things I can talk about. 45 minutes to an hour. Maybe we can last that long. Maybe. But we gotta wait, till some people show up. See if everybody gonna show up who was in the last one. We just had what? I think it was about 33 real quick in the last one. But if don't nobody show up, hey, we'll wait till Wednesday when I can, because this wasn't scheduled. So hey, it bees that way sometime, man. It bees that way sometime. Let me see. Because let's go to here. Yeah, we good to go now. We got 11 watching so far, so we gonna wait a minute. We gonna wait. Yeah, we back on and popping. DSGB 84. We back. DSGB. I hope you looked at the last video, man. And David Pollock, man, he ain't sure what's going on with Eddie Blackburn, Zignoff, Nick Harding. What it is, man? What it is? How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 people from the click, man, in here, sitting here in the garage waiting for my trimmer, the charger, ready to hear this. Man, it's kind of late, man. It's 8:23, man. You're gonna have to wait till tomorrow. Come on, bro. I appreciate the love for my dogs over Texas. Yeah. I don't know, man. Texas might get y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought Texas was gonna get y'all last year, man. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I was just speaking on what they were saying. Shit, but I'm agreeing with them. I think Texas gonna get y'all, man. But that's just now. By that time, man, we'll know who the better team is, and shit, y'all beat the brakes. Y'all got them twice last year. But we'll see, man. Christopher Richardson, what's going on? How you doing, man? KB out there watching. We just gonna have to wait and see what happens on the field. But my dogs lost a lot of stuff. Y'all did. A whole bunch of them. But like I said, them boys are coming in next, man. They just might be the truth. Zig say you got another hour of sunlight. No, we don't, man. We don't. It's kind of dark right now, not all the way. But it's getting there. It's getting there. But anyway, man, we had old Mark Ingram to go into the Football Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? I believe it was the Alabama Football Hall of Fame. I believe that's what it was. Let me check it out. I think he went to the Alabama Football Hall of Fame. I believe. Oh, Mark Ingram. Let me see where he went. I don't think it was College Football Hall of Fame, man. But let's see. Mark Ingram the second. Where your news at? Yep, Alabama Sports Hall of Fame, baby. That's what it is. Y'all do know Mark Ingram is a great American. That's all I know. Simply because he played for my Alabama Crimson Tide. He's a great American. Now I can't say that about if your players from If your player didn't play for my Alabama Crimson Tide, is he really a great American? That's all I want to know. Alabama Sports Hall of Fame. That's it. That dude was a monster. He was. But I'm gonna tell you, I like Eddie Lacy. I like Eddie Lacy. We got redirected to Josh Pate. Huh? Oh, we got another hour plus sunlight left. Yeah, I was happy for them 2 wins. Ole Miss made us look like they did. Ole Miss, freaking Notre Dame. Ooh. KB, when you waiting earlier, the motivations and slow, hey, that's all right. That's all right. Freaking, we good to go now, man. We got 27 right now, man. Uh, we got 27 right now. I'll wait a couple more minutes, man. We'll get this thing started. Kalen DeBoer said something about the defense, man. FSU, you know what I'm saying? They got Gus Malzahn, Texas. I can't believe that Peter Burns said that the daggone basically Texas is running the SEC now. Texas is the powerhouse in the SEC. I can't believe it. I just can't believe he said that when Texas ain't won a damn thing. But people have their opinions, but I don't know how you can have your opinion on that when they ain't won shit. I just don't get that. That's just straight crazy. But hey, we'll get to that. Third time's a charm. Roll to okay. Okay, Stephen Hicks, you hating. You hating. You hating just like me. Dominique Everett, what it is, brother? What's going on, man? Matter of fact, let's do roll call. We got 33. Let's go do roll call. Jackson Smith, Eddie Blackburn, both members of the Kangaroo clique. We're gonna say Jackson Smith since it's he first in the comment section on this time trying to go live. Shout out to Jackson Smith for being the first one in the chat. Also, shout out to him, Eddie Blackburn, Nick Harden, DSGB 84 for being members of the Kangaroo clique, man. That's what it's all about, man. Zagnif Productions. Zagnif won. He trying to wait on his trimmer battery to charge, man, so he can get to work, man. That's what he's trying to do. Last shall be first in here. Houston Rockets winning tonight. Van Fleet 8-15. Rockford, Illinois. Okay, Van Fleet was the real deal in college. I tell you that. Suplex is what it is, brother. What it is, drill. That's me. That's what I used to be. That's what I used to be. Christopher Richardson, what's going on? What's up, man? I know a guy named Christopher Roberson. That's why I said that. But KB, I did watch it. We're gonna you gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait. Who else we got? I believe, did I get Jackson Smith? Jackson Smith, you was first. I did. Who else we got? Young Citrus in the building. Which teams do you see taking a big leap this year? Which team do I see taking a big leap this year? One of them is my Alabama Crimson Tide. I'm going to say Alabama will take a leap. You talking about just SEC or just in general? SEC or just in general? But if you're talking SEC, my Alabama Crimson Tide going to take a big leap. And I'm going to go SEC. Alabama. Alabama and Oklahoma. They're going to take a big leap this year. Alabama, Oklahoma. But if you want to just talk in general, Florida State, I think they'll take a leap. I think they'll be improved. And I'm about to say Michigan. Florida State and Michigan will be improved. Among other teams, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of other teams that's going to improve. I think Georgia Tech may just be better this season. I do. Forget that comment, KB. Typos was saying YouTube is slow on notifying us when update back is why took a while for folks to meant to say. Oh, okay. That's fine. Gus going to try to let them pull that spread offense, then run that. Man, Gus coming in with the same shit. He don't know nothing else. Dr. Crystal, what's going on? Appreciate you tuning in, Dr. Crystal, another member of the Kangaroo Clique. So shout out to Dr. Crystal. Yeah, that was a bold statement to make 4 months before the season starts when Texas' last 2 meetings with the Dogs were losses. It damn sure was. Straight up. Straight up. Those way too early predictions. I ain't seen the way. Yeah, that's a way too early prediction for real. What they were talking about. Gotta keep y'all looking straight. My HOA does not play. Man, my HOA don't play when it giving fines, but when it comes to enforcing shit, man, them motherfuckers. I got a sorry ass HOA. They don't do a damn thing. I mean, absolutely nothing but try to fine motherfucker. That's all they. HOA is a joke, a freaking waste. And the HOA is a buddy system also. That's all it is. Well, at least mine is. These motherfuckers don't do shit. And I hope they hear me. Yep. Vandercroft Farms, HOA ain't worth a fuck. How about that? Keep it moving. Oh, shit, man. They can talk all they want about Texas for now, but my Crimson Tide is the powerhouse, not just in the SEC, but all of college football. And you know what, Jackson Smith? I agree with every damn word you just said. My Alabama Crimson Tide is the powerhouse of all of college football. The Gators get better. I think the Gators will be better too. I damn sure do. If DJ Lagway don't get hurt, I believe they'll be much, much better. That's my opinion. They would have been better than what they was last season if DJ Lagway didn't get hurt. I think the offense coordinator can get Miller Moss right. Okay. You heard it here. My Alabama Crimson Tide is going 12-0. Haters learn to love it. They're going 13-0. 12-0 in the regular season. 13th win will be the SEC championship. And then they're going to have, 4 more wins? No, 3 more wins to go 16-0 in 2025. And your national champions, my Alabama Crimson Tide. HOA, take your damn money for sure. Depends on who you are in the community. But you ain't lying about that, man. You ain't lying. They sent me a violation warning for some shit that ain't even mine. Imagine that. For shit that ain't even mine. For some shit that belonged to the damn city. And then when I went to the city about it, guess what they did? They came out here and looked at it and never came back. Damn sure is. It's some damn bushes between my fence and my neighbor fence, right? And it's a freaking drainage ditch with some big ass fucking boulders in it, rocks and bushes, and grew up all over that shit. So I get a warning violation. So I'll email them or type them a message on the little HOA website. That's not my shit. That belonged to the city, which this was about 3 or 4 years ago. City came out after I got in touch with him and looked at the shit, and they never came back. And I got back in touch with them last year. They came and did the same thing. Looked at it, ain't came back. So, hey, I don't give a damn. Bro, my HOA president is the ex-wife of the previous HOA president. Damn, she took over after she kicked him out after catching him with the side piece. She keeps folks on point about these, man. I mean, I keep my yard straight anyway. It's just the fact that other people in the neighborhood, shit look like a freaking junkyard. Grass overgrown. The siding dirty as hell on the house. They got the algae and shit. House supposed to be fucking white. It's green. You know what I'm saying? Freaking junk cars in the driveway. Oh, well. But it is what it is. I'm going to be moving in the damn way. I done made up my damn mind. It sucks that ex-Florida State quarterback had to retire. I wouldn't give a damn. Nah, hey, it's all good. So even called him out the next meeting after the split. My husband is no longer on the HOA because I kicked him out when I called him. That's dumb. That ain't news for the HOA. Linda P is in the building. What's going on? I have arrived. Roll Tide, everybody. I've been in London, England. Just got back to Atlanta today. I missed you guys. There are a lot of Bama fans over there. That's Alabama. The brand is worldwide, not just in the United States. Though they world damn wide. Damn right. HOA allowed to take a woman's $900,000 home over. Man, see, that's bullshit right there. That's bullshit. If I'd have had them, hey, that's some bullshit. I'll burn that bitch down before y'all get it. Burn it down. Some fool pranked his leaking oil ass car on parked his leaking oil ass car on my driveway. These folks sent me a letter that I had an oil stain. I have to clean it up or get fined. I sent them the flash drive with the video. You ain't lying. Man, it's crazy, man. HOA, man, that's a HOA is a fraud. That's what it is. Freaking fraud, man. A way of getting money. That's what it is. But guess what? I'm gonna have a piece of land, and I ain't gonna have no damn neighbors. That's what I want. Oh no, KB, UT is worldwide. Okay, you talking about Texas? You really talking about Texas worldwide? Some worldwide losers. That's what I call them. Y'all ain't nowhere near worldwide. Ain't nobody running around talking about some damn Longhorns or horns up or whatever y'all say. Ain't nobody saying that shit. But everybody's saying Roll Tide. Everybody. Nobody outside of Texas Longhorn fan base talking about some damn horns up or whatever the hell. Anyway, they'll say horns down if anything. That's it. But let's go ahead and talk about this. What I got to talk about, which ain't Arch Manning gonna light it up. We gonna see. We gonna see. Don't let Arch Manning be the next daggone who don't let Arch Manning be the next Queen Ewers. Don't let him do that. I want to know what Arch Manning and showed y'all for y'all to say he gonna light it up or he's the next great Texas quarterback. What have he shown y'all? Come on, man. KB, if you want to move back to Alabama or buy some land here, hire me as your real location. I ain't moving back to Alabama. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I am not coming back to Alabama. But my cousin talking about coming back to Alabama. I put her in touch with you. But I ain't never moving back to Alabama. Ever. Ever. Arch is 6'4", 220. I wouldn't give a damn how big he is. I wouldn't care. Look at that boy from he played with Auburn, LSU. Who else he played with? He started out at LSU. Then he went to Auburn. He played somewhere else last year. Then he transferred to Tulane, got in trouble, and Tulane kicked him off the team. That was just recently. He about 6'4", 6'5", 230 pounds. That don't make you a star quarterback. Yeah, TJ Finley. You know exactly who I'm talking about, young citrus. That your size and weight or your height and weight don't make you a star quarterback. Come on, man. Man, come on, man. He won all his games he started when Quinn Ewers was hurt, KB. Well, who did he start against? Let me see. Who did he start against? What's his name? Arch Manning? He won. How many games did he start? 4? He started 4, right? He played in 10 games. I don't know how many started, but he threw for 939 yards and 9 touchdowns. Only 2 interceptions. Them are good numbers. But who did he start against? That's what I want to know. Who did he start against? What teams? That tells you a lot too. That'll tell you a lot. Somebody let me know who Arch Manning started. Who did Arch Manning start against? Huh? Come to Derry Henry hometown, Yulee, Florida, KB. I'll do what I can for you here. I'm a Tennessee fan, but better livecast on YouTube with chat. There is no. Well, guess what? Florida. I don't think I want to move to Florida. I want to move to Texas, and I think that's where I'm going. Texas. Texas. Quinn Ewers, the biggest bust in college last year. Overhyped. Quinn Ewers was overhyped. Who he started against? I think he started against Mississippi State, the worst team in college football. Not well, the worst team in the SEC, and was one of the worst teams in college football. He fixed it. Yeah, he finished start against Ohio State. He started against UTSA. Man, I know Mississippi State and UTSA. Oklahoma was one of them. Okay. I know my Alabama Crimson Tide. I know my Alabama Crimson Tide lost to Oklahoma, but Oklahoma wasn't a good team. I don't care that they did beat Alabama. They was not a good team. We all know that. We all know that. Hell yeah, dollars are KB. KB, what is your opinion on Nick Saban discussing NIL with Trump on? Hey, you know what they always said. I'ma just say what everybody else say. Keep politics out of sports. Ain't that's what they always say? Keep politics out of sports. That's all I'm saying. But if Trump can get something done about NIL, if he can spearhead getting some parameters putting on NIL, I wouldn't have no qualms about it. I wouldn't. But then again, what do they always say? Keep politics out of sports. That's all I can say. What's going on, Roll Tide and Rise Up, my boy? What it is, man? What it is, man? You right. How about that dog podcast or dogcast? Georgia Bulldog football podcast. What's going on, my brother? What it is? Hey, man, before the season gets started, I'm telling you, we got to do something, man. Before the season gets started, let me put his name on the screen. Before the season gets started, we got to do something. And that's fact. That is fact. Trump was just he was at the graduation. And him and Nick spoke. Nick spoke before him and introduced him at the graduation. It was a commencement speech. I think it was the day before the graduation, a couple of days before the graduation. I think the actual graduation was Friday or Saturday. Oh, my daughter graduated yesterday. My daughter graduated yesterday. You know, they have this part of the ceremony with they have a sponsor. The sponsor put the hood on when they walk across the stage, and I got to be my daughter's sponsor. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And it was a great thing to do, man. I laughed so damn much last night, man. I got to tell y'all this story. I got Roll Tide Rise Up. You'll probably laugh, man. I got to tell y'all this story. Appreciate all the congratulations, man, especially on when I posted it and everything. You know, she appreciated it. But I got to tell y'all something. My daughter has never, she's 22 years old, never been to a club. Never. So, but anyway, she never been to a club. She into the church or whatever. But she never been to a club. KB, if I was 22, I'd ask you to take your daughter on a date, and I'm going to tell you, hell no. I'll say hell no, but then I say, well, but that ain't my decision, you know. But anyway, but she never been to a club. So after the graduation, we went to dinner, whatever. We came back home. And so last night we were like, let's go out and do something, whatever. And we were like, you know me, I'm like, let's go to the club, whatever. She like, I ain't going to no, I'm not going to the club, whatever. So eventually came, I'm like, you don't never want to do nothing, whatever. So she said, okay, I'm gonna go to the club. I'm going to the club. So we get dressed, me, my wife, my cousin, my daughter. So we get dressed, we go to, mind you, this is like 9 o'clock, whatever. KB, no club is a good thing. She will, hey, I ain't worried about that. I'm not worried about that. But anyway, we get to the club, it's like 9:45. So this club used to be jumping. So we pull up in the club, ain't but like 5 or 6 cars there. She was like, what is this? What is this? Ain't nobody here. Ain't nobody here. I'm not going in there. I'm like, let's just go in. They serve, food or whatever. Also, she's like, no, I want to get hype and this and that. Cause on the way, she like all in the car and like she hype, like she bought something, whatever. But anyway, so okay, we'll go somewhere. So she get her phone. She Google. I want to go to. I want to go to. I want to. What's the name of the club? Anyway, I want to go to Priscilla's, whatever it's called. I said that's a strip club. She like, oh yeah, let's go. Let's go there. Let's go there. That's it. I'm gonna go see some booty. I'm gonna go see some booty. I said, all right. So and then she like, I'm gonna ask them, can I touch their booty? Yeah, Glorilla. She was playing Glorilla too. That's exactly what was on. But anyway, she was like, I'm gonna ask them, can I touch their booty? Whatever. I'm like, I don't know if you can touch them. But anyway, so tell me why we pull up in the club. It's a lot of cars. She was like, oh no, this is the place I passed by. I said I will never go in. So, so anyway, so I said, come on now. We didn't dang on guy here, whatever. I said, okay. If we go in, you don't like it, we'll leave. Whatever. All right. So my wife said, y'all go in first. If she like it, just come out here and get us. Okay. If she like it, I call you and I meet y'all at the door so I can pay your way in. Whatever. So me and my daughter, we get out, we go in the club. And strip clubs, you got to pay right here, and then you walk through some doors. So we get there. I'm just like, okay, I ain't never been there either. And I'm like, how much it costs to get in? They were like $10. So I'm happy. Only $10 to get in the strip club. But anyway, you face this way and then you turn around immediate. It's an opening so you can look in, but it's not the actual strip club where the stage is. It's like a bar like. So as we at the counter, the lady was like, I'm gonna have to ask, can you come in because of your shirt? Me. She was like, we don't allow white tees in. I'm like, this a polo, whatever. So she asked the guy. So it's a girl and a dude standing in the corner as you walk. It's like a little bar. So we could see them. She was cool with that. But then when the girl left to go ask her about my shirt, so I stepped in, I looked around, and it was a girl. She had her back turned at the bar. So I told my daughter, I said, come here, come here. So I say, it's mostly like when she seen that girl, she like, oh no, let's go, let's go. Oh no, let's go. Oh no. That shit was so funny, man. But anyway, it was a girl. She was just leaning on the bar on her phone, but she had a G string on. And my daughter, like, no, oh no, let's go. No, man, that shit almost killed me, man. Oh, hey, y'all, give me a minute. Give me a minute, right quick. Give me a minute. Just 1 minute. But yeah, man, that shit was so damn funny, man. It was so funny, man. So anyway, so we get in the car, man. It was so freaking fun. She was like, man, she was like, they need prayer. I need to start praying for her, for them and all this. Who wants to be a stripper? Who wants to walk around like that? Oh my damn goodness, man. So so anyway, if you had, I wish I could have her. She sleep. I wish she could be in here to tell this story. It'll be so fucking funny, man. That shit was so. I'm gonna get in here to tell that story. I'm just trying to, man. So anyway, she was like, "Let's go back. We can go back to the Big Apple." That's what the other club called the Big Apple. So we get there, and it's this old dude. He looked like he like 70, dressed in a damn powder blue suit, getting in his car. My daughter like, "What he doing here? What is this is for old people, whatever." I'm like, "Man, just give it a chance. We can go and I can get me a drink, whatever, whatever." So we goes in. It's a guy sitting like a security guy. He was like, she was like, "This all the people that be at this place," and man, and then he was like, "Sometime it's hit or miss. It's a good pregame before you actually go to the club, whatever." So we go there and sit down. She complained the whole 30 minutes that we there. So I ordered a drink. My wife ordered a drink. My cousin ordered a drink. And we ordered her a drink. Mind you, she don't really drink. She don't make basically she don't drink. Man, that shit came up to be like $60. I'm like, what? I could have spent that at the strip club. Freaking crazy. So anyway, I'm glad that she ain't gonna be into that kind of stuff. But it was funny, man. I'm gonna next time I'm gonna get her in here to tell the story. But the thing about me, man, I was looking forward to going in the strip club. She messed it up for me. But hey, it bees that way. But it was a good night. It was a good day. It was a good night, man. But she got her head on straight. I can tell you that right now. But anyway, it is what it is, man. But let's talk about Florida State. Florida State, they hired Gus Malzahn. And I seen this article talking about Gus Malzahn on Bama Hammer. FSU's big gamble on Gus Malzahn will be exposed by the Alabama Crimson Tide. Of course, Florida State will be better in 2025. They could be much better and lose badly to the Alabama Crimson Tide. Yeah, that's straight facts. As far as Gus Malzahn. Malzahn was once known as an offensive wizardry, but those days are long past. His head coaching win record is a pedestrian 62.9 over 13 seasons, including 66% in 8 seasons at Auburn. I think he beat Alabama about 3 times, I guess. Anyway, Malzahn is known for gimmicks, but his best skill was stressing defenses with a hurry-up tempo. A rules change that gave defenses time to substitute and a concentration of penalizing an old rule on offensive linemen downfield on passing plays severely curtailed his offensive acumen. We'll say accolades. Malzahn, the last 2 seasons at UCF, went 6-7 and 4-8. When Mike Norvell hired him, it was about to get an axe in Orlando. It was a desperation move, but that was exactly Florida State's situation after an embarrassment of a 2-10 season. 2-10. Total embarrassment. Of course, Florida State will be better in 2025. They could be much better and still not be good. That's fucked up. They could be much better and still not be good. College football off seasons are filled with fan optimism, but Florida State fans do not dare to expect too much. If you're a Florida State fan, you heard it. Don't dare to expect too much out your Florida State Seminoles. Some pundits are ginning up enthusiasm for the nose. CBS Sports Will Buckles opinion that Norvell's time working with Malzahn in Tulsa in 2007 to 2008 portends 2025 offensive success. No, it don't. The Garda stats for Tulsa's offensive came from a different era of college football. FSU got a reason to be full of optimism because of Gus Malzahn. He is adding Herb Hand as an offensive line coach on a team that was bad across the board in 2024. Florida State worst position group was the offensive line. Hand left UCL with Malzahn, and the respected assistant and key is key to FSU's offensive improvement. FSU fans believe the correlate of transfer offensive lineman will give Hand the tools he needs, or the quartet. They could be right, but before the 2024 season, Phil Steele touted the 24 nose offensive line as a top 5 college football in college football. That Steele is legit expert proves how tricky predictions of positions groups are. Anyway, Malzahn's offensive success is predicated on running the football. FSU has a competent rusher and transfer quarterback, Thomas Castellanos. Remember, he played with Texas A&M, beat by Alabama Crimson Tide. Seemed like a long time ago. His passing accuracy is just 58.7 in 2 seasons at Boston College. That stat should improve if all FSU receivers are fully healthy by late August. Still, Kane Womack and Alabama Crimson Tide defenders must be licking their chops to tear into FSU's offense. One early prediction is the Crimson Tide winning by more than 2 touchdowns. At least a 3-touchdown margin feels more probable. What do y'all think about that article? What do y'all think about that article? Well, I tell you what. I think Florida State with Gus Malzahn, he just might stretch this defense out, being that it's the first game. It's the first game because Alabama going to have to go back and look at plays from when Gus Malzahn was at Auburn, when he was at his last program. That's what they're going to have to go by, as well as Gus Malzahn and freaking Mike Norvell going to have to look at Kane Womack and Kalen DeBoer's offense from Washington and from last year, even though Kane Womack wasn't there. But I got my Alabama Crimson Tide beating the brakes off daggone Florida State. And guess what? I think Roydell Williams come back. Sure do. But I'm going to tell you right now, that last time I seen that damn Castellanos, he was a damn freshman. And that seemed like freaking 10 years ago. And he's still here. Finally, the 2-time, a great American, has returned to support his Alabama Crimson Tide. What's up, 2-time? I know it. 2-time. We know you love Alabama. We know, just like I told you about Tony B. You got an Alabama fan in you that's just dying to get out. That's all it is. Dying to get out. That's what you got, Tony B. Not Tony B, but the 2-time. It is what it is. Gus coached at Auburn. Auburn and all they coaches are destined to be bums. Auburn ain't gumps. FSU can be a lot better, but last year, baseline, 5 wins is good. You damn right. If you 2 wins and then you go to 3 wins, you better. 2 wins, you go to 4 or 5 wins, you're a lot better. So as I said, as the article said, they can be good and still be bad, or they can be much better and still be bad. And that's straight facts. We're liable to catch a hate crime beating Florida State. I hope so. I hope we beat them worse than Georgia beat them when Georgia was playing them 3 and 4 strings. I hope. I invite everyone to join me August the 30th, my birthday, to celebrate my 72nd And my Alabama Crimson Tide curve stomp Florida State clowns. Hey, man, that's what's going to happen. And guess what, Stephen Hicks? I'm going to be celebrating your 72nd birthday with you. I sure is. Sure is. Hey, matter of fact, I might send you $72 on your birthday. How about that? I'm going to cash out Stephen Hicks $72 on his birthday. There it is. We're going to do that. Go out and have you a nice dinner after Alabama beat the brakes off damn Florida State. You go out and get you a $72 dinner. Damn right. Yep. So, hey, it is what it is. But Gus Malzahn, he bringing that shit to Florida State. It might work in the ACC. I don't know. But all I know, it ain't gonna work on my Alabama Crimson Tide. I think we're gonna have one of the best defenses in the country. Tell me, and you can't tell me nothing less. Not right now, and not until I see it. That's it. Not until I see it. Reach out anytime, KB. I'm ready. Let's do it. Hey, just okay. I sure will. I sure will. It's gonna be closer to the. I don't know, man. It might be in a couple weeks. We're gonna see. Sure is. But yeah, man. But yeah, man. Florida State. I expect them to be better, but I don't expect them to be much better. I really don't. But Roydell Williams about this. I don't know. Roydell Williams would have stayed at Alabama. Maybe he'd be going into the NFL, but I don't know. Going by, the season we had last season when we really didn't use our running backs like we should have. Sharpshooter Podcast, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Bama 2025, what it is. Mrs. Chico Walker, how you doing? Armor 3275, what's up? What's up? Who else we got? Dominique Everett, what's going on? What it is? We need to keep everything in front of us against Gus razzle dazzle offense. We damn sure do, Dominique. You ain't lying. We damn sure do. J Pat 86. Last time Auburn or Florida State were at the top was around the same time. Only reason that Auburn at the top was a field goal return that shouldn't have been a thing. That show was 2013. I remember it plain as damn day. Plain as day. Kick 6. Won't never forget it. They still talking about that. Matter of fact, Auburn fans still running around talking about Cam Newton. And Cam Newton ain't even in the NFL now. That's a damn shame. But that probably was the best thing that ever came through Auburn. That's like Bulls fans still talking about Michael Jordan. Lord have mercy. But anyway, I'm gonna come back to that all the way at the end because I got some things that I want to say about LeBron James because he pissed me off. But anyway, let's talk about Texas a little bit. So they say, matter of fact, let's go to this. SEC Network analyst says league no longer runs through Georgia, it runs through Texas, which I did a video on this today. Let's go. Let's talk about what they said when it comes to Texas. It's asinine. I guess they're trying to compare Georgia to Texas. I gotta find it. I ain't gonna talk about Georgia right now. Okay. If Georgia is a team that has struggled, it is Texas that is now the superpower in the SEC, going back to back in their college football playoff run. Now they're looking to spend 30 to 40 million on the roster. If you look at the numbers, the SEC does not run through Georgia right now. The SEC powerhouse is the Texas Longhorns. If you look at the numbers when it comes to Georgia and Texas, I'm looking at Texas 0 and Georgia 2. That's what I'm looking at. Wins and losses. If you look at the numbers. Texas got played and out-coached twice in the same year by Georgia. If you look at the numbers, Texas and Georgia met in the SEC championship. I think Georgia won that. As far as conference championships, SEC 0-1. That's what Texas is. I don't give a damn that you went to the playoffs back-to-back. You ain't win a damn thing. Talking about Texas. Hell, Alabama went to the playoffs, a 4-team playoff. Alabama went there in 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. But yet, some of the analysts, supposedly expert, was saying Clemson was taking over college football because they won 2 in that time. Come on now. Make it make sense. Texas ain't did a damn thing last year, their first year in the SEC. Not nothing. But I did find this article hilarious, being that they was talking about Georgia. It's talking season. Peter and Chris just stirring the pot. But we are about to find out. $40 million can buy an SEC championship as if Georgia is wearing the SEC crown right now. Well, $40 million, $35 million, you can't buy championships. Okay, you can bring in the pieces, but if they ain't the right pieces, you just spent money for nothing. That's all it is. You spent money to have what? A good season. And that's it. So I mean that's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. Then what else they talking about? I lose my spot here, man. Do we look at okay. Georgia had 13 players selected in last week's draft. 2 off an all-time record for players from a single school in one draft. So all time was 15. I think that was Was that Georgia who had 15 selected one time? Because Ohio State come in second with 14. So I think it was Georgia. But anyway, Texas had 12 players taken off in 7 rounds. But the Longhorns was soundly beaten by the Bulldogs in Austin during the regular season and beaten once in the conference game. Georgia won the first meeting despite throwing 3 interceptions. Georgia won the second meeting despite losing the starting quarterback. The last national championship odds suggest Texas has a better chance of winning the college football playoff next season than Georgia, but it's close. How often do these picks be right, really? How often? Not often. Not often. But Georgia last season, Carson Beck threw 3 interceptions to them bums, and Texas still lost. Then Quinn Ewers go out the game, couldn't even play in the game, I don't think. Did he play in the SEC championship game? I think that's the game he got hurt in. I don't give a damn. Texas still couldn't win. Damn shame. But yet the SEC supposed to run through them. They the powerhouse of the SEC, man. Get out of here. Ain't lost their damn mind. Yeah, Georgia had 15 in 2021. Yeah, they did. 15 in 2021. So shit. So if you ask me, as of right now, it pains me to say this. No, they don't. Georgia don't run no damn SEC because they can't beat my Alabama Crimson Tide. They ain't running them. They ain't running the SEC. Yeah, Bun found out it's not always a good thing to bounce from team to team that recruited you. Well, Dominic Eric, well, hold on, man. When it comes to Isaiah Bond, we all know the reason why he didn't get drafted was because of his what? Off the field issue. It wasn't about what he did on the field or him transferring, because guess what? Isaiah Bond only transferred one time. Just like what? Jalen Hurts went from Alabama to Oklahoma. Transferred one time. One time. Who else? A lot of players transfer one time. I don't think nothing wrong with that. But then when they get to transferring 3 and 4 times, that's some bullshit. So hey, it is what it is. But Bond transferred, and he did have a better season at Texas. That's all I know. We could have used him, though. We could have used him. We never got more than 36 months without a win in the SEC. Oh, yeah. We gonna win. Come on, man. Come on now. Alabama own the SEC. We know that. Yeah, he good. He just made a poor choice. And that poor choice cost him a lot. But Texas is just like Georgia. So how can you say, well, coming into the 2025 season, Texas replacing just as much as Georgia? So how can you say they the powerhouse of the SEC when they replacing just as much as Georgia? And in my opinion, Georgia recruit better than Texas. I don't give a damn how much Texas spent on this roster. Come on now. Georgia recruits better than Texas. In my opinion. Out of the, recent history. We'll say that. Because guess what? Just like Georgia. Don't Texas got to replace their quarterback? Don't they got to replace their running back? Don't they got to replace basically the whole offensive line? They got to replace like 3 wide receivers. Come on, man. They got to replace a tight end. They got to replace players on the defensive side of the ball. So both of them is in the same boat. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. Texas has 1 starter returning on the offensive line. Exactly. So do Georgia. Georgia ain't got nobody but the left tackle returning. Recent history, Texas has the #1 recruiting class. Did they have the #1 recruiting class last year? I ain't just talking about 2025. We'll go back to 2020. Because if you was a freshman in 2020, you can still be there because of COVID season. Since 2020, Georgia has out-recruited Texas by a long margin. You sitting up here, Suplexes, you talking about one season, the 2025 season, that ain't even happened yet? How many times have teams, shit, I remember Texas A&M had the #1 recruiting class. What did they do? Not a damn thing. Nothing. So come on now. Demetrius Smith, what's going on? Roll Tide family. Hey, KB, I love the show. I apologize. I haven't been catching your show when you go live, mainly because I've been working a lot. But I watch the after show to catch up on. Appreciate it, Demetrius Smith, man. You good. You good, brother. Look around, fool that transferred to UGA then got fell in the short. Oh, Lord. Don't say it so, man. Like I said, going into last season, Texas is soft. They ain't about that life when it gets tough in the SEC. That's a deal until they prove otherwise. Well, I guess that's true. You ain't living in the past. You shouldn't want to live in the past being a Texas fan, because you really ain't got nothing to talk about when it comes to the past. How about you talk about them 2 losses you had last year to the same team? Come on, man. You want to sit here and celebrate a recruiting class. That class ain't did a damn thing for Texas. And guess what? That #1 recruiting class Ain't gonna do a damn thing for Texas this year because you know what? Half of them won't even get on the field. Or most of them, maybe one or two out that recruiting class will get on the field. Come on, man. You done lost your mind. You done lost your mind, man. Say it ain't so. You know when a new recruiting class come in, they really don't play until second or third year. They might help you in the future, but for 2025, they ain't gonna do a damn thing for you. Tell them again. SEC is a line of scrimmage game in the conference, basically. Yeah, we're a line of scrimmage conference. If you ain't winning in the damn trenches, you most likely you're gonna lose. Texas should know that from last year. Texas fools were them big ass had to overcompensate for. Damn. Well, we all know they spend all that money, so they feel better than still lose. Yeah, you spend $35 to $40 million losing the teams who spending $12 million, $15 million. Texas got some killer instinct on defense. What happened to that? I ain't seen no killer instinct in that SEC championship game. Certainly didn't see none in the playoffs. Just saying. I ain't seen none in the playoffs. Yeah, Ole Miss spent millions last year too. Hell, and guess what? I even had Texas beating Georgia. I had Texas beating Georgia until today, when I realized that both teams got the same issues. Both teams are replacing a lot. So I think I'm gonna have to change my pick on that. Because as I said, the last 3, 4, 5 years, Georgia has recruited much better than Texas. The only way right now, with me knowing that Texas got to replace just as much as Georgia, the only way I will pick against Georgia now, or the only reason, is Mike Bobo. That would be the only reason I pick against Georgia. Mike Bobo. The only reason. Hell, I was talking all that shit. Oh, Georgia going 7-5. Y'all, I'm sure y'all remember me saying that. Georgia gonna win 5 games. Lose 5 games. I'm sure y'all remember me saying that. Don't y'all remember? Georgia gonna lose 5 games. They going 7-5. I was talking mad shit. But in light of recent changes, I'm gonna have to reevaluate. Because guess what? I can't say Tennessee gonna beat them now because Nico is gone. Even though I don't have too much faith in Nico. I had him beating Georgia, with Nico. So that's out the window. Now I find out Texas replacing just as much as Georgia. That's out the window. So now I'm down to 9-3. Texas barely survived 2 or 3 games last season. Sure did. Matter of fact, y'all know I like to do this. Let's put some. We'll go right here. Right here. Texas. Tejas. Let's look at a season from last season. Come on now. Let's go. We're gonna look at Texas season from last year. 2024 football schedule. Yeah. Let's look at Texas. And they think they somebody. Where they go? They went 13-3. Okay. Mm, I know we lost to Vanderbilt. But Texas beat Vanderbilt by one score, 27-24. 27-24. Arkansas, only by 10 points, 20-10. Mm, mm, mm. That was two bad teams, man. Now they beat the hell out of Colorado State. They did a number on Michigan too. UTSA, ULM. Look how they started the season. Colorado State, UTSA, ULM, Mississippi State. That's 4 of their first 5 games. 4 of their first 5 games. Then they played Oklahoma, which was terrible, even though they beat Alabama. They was terrible. Beat them 34-3. Then they faced Georgia. Georgia blew them out the water in their home stadium. Then Vanderbilt gave them all they wanted. They beat them by 3. Arkansas gave them all they damn wanted. Let's look at that. No, I can't. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, Texas Longhorns fan, y'all season going to be worse than it was last season. I ain't even pull up the 2025 season. Let me do that. Your season I think it's going to be worse. I don't care about how favorable it was or whatever. It's going to be worse in 2025. Just like I'm saying, Georgia season going to be worse in 2025. Because both y'all replacing too damn much. That's just me. Okay. Texas going to start out the season 0-1. They losing Ohio State. Then they going to go beat up San Jose State. They're going to beat up UTEP. Then they're going to beat up Sam Houston. Y'all hear that? All 3 of these games is back-to-back. San Jose State, UTEP, and Sam Houston. After they get the brakes beat off them by Ohio State. Then they got Florida. Shit, that's going to be a possible loss. Oklahoma, I'm going to give them that game. Kentucky, Mississippi State, Vanderbilt, I'm going to give them that game. Then they're going to get the brakes beat off them by them Georgia Bulldogs again. Texas A&M, I say Texas A&M beat them this time. Hey, yo. They got a really favorable schedule. But I can't believe it. San Jose State, UTEP, and Sam Houston all together. But I'm going to go this far. Texas won't make the playoffs. Ohio State is placing just as much as Texas and Georgia. So you say. I know they still got Jeremiah Smith over there. I know that. I know they still got Caleb Downs over there. I know that. And they got some good wide receivers. I know Mika Mbuka, whatever his damn name, he gone. But I tell you what, Ohio State gonna beat the hell out of Texas. Just get ready for it. The horns stay up. Hell, we ready to play tomorrow. Who wants some? Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State. Texas ain't nobody. Put it out there. Now, if y'all show me something different during the season, then I'm going to give you them accolades. And yeah, I'll say Florida will beat Texas if DJ Lagway is healthy. I would definitely say that. Definitely. But Peter Burns and Chris Dorian, they wrong about Texas. I'm going to tell you that now. But get this, when it comes to Georgia, when it comes to Georgia, David Pollock ain't sold on him. The great Georgia Bulldog, David Pollock, he ain't sold on the Georgia Bulldogs. The same guy that in 2023 looked Nick Saban right in the face and said Georgia was taking over college football. Kirby was the best coach in college football at that time. That same guy. He ain't sold on Georgia football this year. I wonder why not. Well, he say because they lost too much. And I'm in agreement with that. KB, we hear Bama need a money loan. What we need a money loan for? We don't need players out the portal, really. And the players that we got, it's a said and done deal. We don't need no more. So we don't need no dollars for nothing. For nothing. You might want to say that for your little team. You a Texas fan, I see. Y'all out here blowing money. That's what y'all doing. Y'all out here blowing money on wet dope. That's what you're doing, blowing money on wet dope, and wet dope don't supposed to sell nowhere. Y'all blowing money on duds. But let me get back to David Pollock. That's the same guy that said in my coach's face and said that bullshit about them Georgia Bulldogs. And not only did that same coach take his job, he right where David Pollock used to be on College Game Day. But hey, it is what it is, man. What's up, From? It is what it is. Jay Pratt. Them Texas fans sound as delusional as Tennessee fans. All that talking, zero to show for it in the SEC. Hey, it be that way sometimes. I guess, like I always say, they supporting their team. But it's all good. It's all good. But I just can't believe David Pollock. He ain't got his Georgia Bulldogs in the top 5. He say they the next tier. Maybe they is. But he surprised me with that shit. He surprised me. Yeah, David. No. David Pollock 3-0 against me. Against me. Guess what? Kirby Smart is 1-6 against me. The 2-time is 1-6 against me. Mo Better is 1-6 against me. Tony B is 1-6 against me. Stacy Go Dogs is 1-6 against me. I-20 is 1-6 against me. Anybody else? Anybody else? Who else? That's all I know. 1-6 against KB. I do know that. Bramblett Dale, we're going to throw him in there too. 1-6 against me. KJ Bryant, 1-6 against me. You ain't 1-1. You 1-6. That's what you are. Because you ain't beat my Alabama Crimson Tide but one time since Kirby been there. One time. Jay Pratt say he 2-1 against me. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. Since Josh Heupel been there. Let's go back. Let's go back. I'll tell you what you is against me. Latest coaches. Latest coaches. Latest coaches. That's what I'm going by. You want to start at 2022? No. We don't start at when you get your first win out of 15 damn years. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? He been there since 2021. So 21, 22. We beat you in 23. Hold on now. I know we beat the hell out of you in 2021. 22, y'all beat us. 23, we beat y'all. So you 2-2 against me. Come on, man. You 2-2. So I'll give you that. 2-2. I'll take that. But I started watching your channel in 2022. I don't give a damn when you start watching the channel. You 2-2 against me. Ain't nobody in here got a winning record against me. Unless you're a Michigan fan, probably. 2-3 soon. Wishful thinking, baby. Wishful thinking. Hell, you were supposed to be 1-3. That's what you're supposed to be. But the football gods didn't want it that way. You were supposed to be 1-3 last year. You know that just as well as I know that. But that's all right. That's all right. I do know that. You 1-6. 1-6 2-time. DSGB 84. No, you won't get no pass. You won't get no pass. That's all. Yeah. See, that's what I was talking about. Since I started watching your channel, we about even. No, hell, we ain't. How we about even? How we about even, KJ Bryant? You must have started watching in what? 2021? Come on, man. Come on, man. Because guess what? You couldn't start watching in 2021, 22, or 23. Because your only win was in 2021. Then we beat your ass in 2023. Then we beat your ass. Yeah, 2023. So 21. How many times we done played since 2021? Beat you in 2021, then y'all beat us. Then we beat you in, we didn't play in 2022. We beat you in 2023. And we beat you in 2024. What is you talking about? Man, get out of here. You damn right. 1-7 against KB. After Kangaroo Black, come down to Athens and break y'all home win streak. Because guess what? I done told y'all Alabama done broke every other streak you done had. This one ain't no different. Just saying. I love the renewed rivalry with Tennessee and Alabama. College football is better when Tennessee-Alabama rivalry. That's not one-sided. Jay Pratt. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's still one-sided. It's still one-sided. Y'all won't never get over them 15 losses in a row. It's still one-sided. Come on now. Let's make it make sense. Still one-sided. Everybody, I mean absolutely everybody, has a losing record against me. Everybody in the SEC has a losing record against me, except, I believe, Oklahoma. Maybe not Texas. I don't know. But they new rivals, so they don't count. They don't count. You damn right I'm going to the playoffs. All the fucking way. I'm going to the playoffs. I'm going to the national championship, and I'm going to be holding the national champ trophy when it's all said. When it's all said and done. Crom told me to pull up Georgia's schedule. All right, let's see about Georgia. It's easy. Hardest game they got is my Alabama Crimson Tide. And you know they can't win that. You know they can't win that. All right, Georgia football schedule. Let's go. Let's get it. No, not that. 2025. See who they got on the list. First up, Marshall. 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 Say it again, Marshall. A team that didn't even have enough players to play in a bowl game last year. That's first on their list. Now remember, UCLA was on there. Took UCLA off for some reason. All right. Anyway, Marshall, game 1. Week 2, Austin Peay. Ain't that something? That's the open A season. Austin Peay better than Mercer? I don't remember opening up with Mercer at the beginning of the season. That's all the way down at like game 9, 10. Come on now. Come on now. Game 3, Tennessee. Then they got a bye week. Game 4, week 5, my Alabama Crimson Tide. That's a loss. Then they got the Kentucky Wildcats. Then they got them Auburn Tigers. Uh-oh. Then them Ole Miss Rebels. Uh-oh. Then they got an off week. Oh, hell. Then here come them Florida Gators. Whew. You know, they took all they had to beat them Florida Gators, you know. I ain't going to say that. DJ Lagway went down. They pulled it off. Then they got the lowly Mississippi State Bulldogs. Then Texas. Then Charlotte, whoever the hell that is. Then Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech gave them all they could handle. But Marshall and Austin Peay started up the season. They got 2 bye weeks to start the season. Basically, they season don't start to September 13th. Everybody else will be them play 2 games. Come on, man. Marshall and Austin Peay start off the season. While y'all playing Mercer. I don't think we play Mercer. KJ Bryant say that's a tough schedule. Man, get out of here. Get out of here. My video last week looked at 5 of the games. Okay. I want Texas A&M and Ole Miss back-to-back on Bama schedule. We don't got Ole Miss this year. We won't have them till next year, man. That's all I know. Wow, fun fact. I didn't know LSU had a 7-2 lead over Bama. What are you talking about? What you talking about? A 7-2 lead over Bama. In what? Baseball? You talking about baseball? Because it damn sure ain't football. Oh. He say Storm with FSU ain't no better. Are you serious? FSU is a Power 4 team. I don't know better. Why you always got to down talk Bama? Every time a Bama fan say something about y'all schedule, what y'all say? We can't help who on the schedule. These schedules are made 2 or 3 years early. Where you had UCLA on your schedule coming into the season and you ran from them. You had them took off just like you did Oklahoma last season or the season before last. And here it is, you trying to say a Power 4 team ain't no better than Mercer? Ain't no better than Marshall? A team that didn't even have enough players to play in a bowl game? You trying to say Florida State ain't no better than that? I know they went 2-10, but they was playing Power 4 teams. I don't think freaking Austin Peay was playing Power 4 teams. Marshall wasn't playing Power 4 teams. Was they? No, they wasn't. Come on, man. Make it make sense. You man, you losing your mind, man. Oh, matter of fact, since you want to talk shit. How they say it? Like Booster say, you want to talk shit? You want to run your mouth? Come on, man. Oh my damn goodness, man. You're a trip more better. One thing about these Georgia fans, they always got some damn excuses. I tell you that. They always got excuses, man. Make it make sense, man. Y'all need to stop. Stop it. Stop it. Freaking bones, man. So, Mo Better. Mo Better, you do know what conference Florida State in, right? You do know they're a Power 4 team and they in the ACC. You do know that, right? Now I'm waiting on you, Mo Better. Can you tell me what conference Austin P is in? I bet you can't tell me that. Yeah, Florida State went 2-10 in Power 4. I don't even know what conference Austin P is in, but I know they went 4-8. They went 4-8. And that's the team Big Bad Georgia playing in week 2. Who was on Florida State schedule last and who they lost 2-1 against? What's going on, Mario? I ain't seen you in a long time, man. I ain't seen you in a long time. I can tell you who Austin P lost to. Louisville, Southern Illinois, Central Arkansas Bears, Southern Utah. Okay. Austin P lost to the Louisville Cardinals, the Southern Illinois Salukis, the Central Arkansas Bears, the Southern Utah Thunderbird, the Tarleton State Texans. Tarleton State, who is that? Abilene Christian Wildcats, the Eastern Kentucky Colonials, and the Chattanooga Mocs. That's who Austin P lost to. And that's who y'all open up with. I ain't never heard of no damn Tarleton State. Mr. Mario Strobridge. Anything else? You asking me who Florida State lost to? Western Kentucky, South Florida, but we beat those teams. We beat those teams. I tell you what, South Florida is better. Western Kentucky and South Florida better than Austin P. You do know that, right? You do know that, right? Yeah. They got 2 open weeks, man. We don't play cupcakes back-to-back weeks like Georgia. We sure don't. What non-conference teams do you want to see Alabama play? I really want us to play against Clemson so we can beat them in their fake. I wouldn't mind opening up the season against Clemson. I sure don't. Come on, man. Great starter games for us. Hell yeah. Mo Better, I've been telling y'all love the easy road. You love the easy road. For some reason, you love the easy road. And you still going to lose at least 3 games. That's in the SEC. I don't want to hear no excuse, Mo Better. Not a damn one. Not a damn one. Come on, man. Yeah, y'all opened up against Clemson last year. I know that. And we opened up against Western Kentucky. I know that. Okay. Y'all opened up against Clemson, but who did you have the next week? Somebody called the Tennessee Tech Golden Eagles. Hmm? I'm waiting. Never heard of them. Hmm? You weren't saying nothing a couple of years ago when you opened up the season against UT Martin. That's the same year y'all ran from Oklahoma and put UT Martin on your schedule. At that time, it was Power Five. You ran from a Power Five team and put somebody called UT Martin on your schedule. Just like this year, you run from a Power Four team in UCLA and put somebody like Marshall on your schedule. But anyway, 2023 UT Martin. This is who you open up with. Then another Ball State. Then you had South Carolina in there who gave you all you could take. Then you drop back down to UAB. Sorry. I done told y'all. I done told y'all. This man said, who gonna beat my dogs? You already know the answer to that. You already know. Mo better, you should get tired of looking like a damn fool to my who gonna beat Georgia, especially with Alabama on your damn schedule. Every year you get dumber and dumber. You know, they say you're supposed to get wiser with age. But in most Georgia Bulldog fans' case, that don't happen. Can't wait to see y'all on Georgia soil since blackout. I believe I'm right. You wrong. We was on Georgia soil in 2015. That's after the blackout. What happened? What happened? Y'all keep trying to say, "Oh, Alabama scared to come to Georgia." That's a damn lie. We came to Georgia 2 years, 2 times straight, and then y'all came to Alabama 2 times straight. Now we back to Georgia. Yeah, you didn't know that, did you, Mario Strobridge? Because the last couple of times we played in the regular season, y'all came to Tuscaloosa. The 2 times we played in the regular season, both times we went to Athens. But you don't remember that, do you? Hmm? KB, did you ever hand out that giant M16 to a private for loot? No, I didn't. I didn't think I never had a private to lose his weapon. Never. That 2008 Georgia blackout was fun. Yeah, they got their ass toe off. They got their ass toe off. Yep, because we went in 2008 and 2015. Those were the 2 seasons that we played in the regular season. The other was 2012 in the SEC championship game. Then they came to Tuscaloosa. I think it was 2020. I think it was 2020 and last year. Now we back at Georgia. But they don't want to talk about that. Yeah, they beat us one time in the last 10 games and think they equal. And remember, we done played twice since then. Twice. Mo better. New year, new season, sucker. Them dogs about to run through y'all clowns. It was a new year, new season in 2023. It was a new year, new season in 2024. You sound you Mo better. Every time you put something in the comments, you make yourself look worse and worse. Every single time. I'm quite sure even your compadres don't even agree with you saying. What win was Georgia last time goalpost came down? It was after a decade of losing to them teams. Oh my goodness. Tell them again, Stephen Hicks. Different year, same lie that they telling. Different year, same lie. You keep saying it. Y'all say that's in the past every year, Mo Better. Damn. You say that's in the past every freaking year. Stop talking, Mo Better. Don't say nothing else. Sound like an excuse to me. Sound like an excuse to me. That's all. Sound like an excuse, Mr. Mario. Mo Better, stop talking. Yeah, you in the corner, Mo Better. But anyway, I'm about to get out of here in a damn way. I'm about to get out of here. But next time, Mo Better, don't come in here with no bullshit. I'm gonna be on your ass. You can believe that. Tell him again. Tell him again. Know better. Nobody. Nobody. He should know better. Nobody. Nobody. Mm, mm, mm. You typing? Really? Really? You know how to do that? Well, you typing a whole lot of lies. It's all about the you. Oh man, the last time that you seen Kangaroo Black, what happened? What happened? It ain't about the you, baby. It ain't about the you. Got a long way to go, and that's fact. A long way to go. But hey, it is. Hey man, it's May. The spring is over. 2018 hurt like hell though. Yeah, Clemson beat the shit out of us. Bama fell off. Shit. When was Miami on? Miami ain't been on to fall off. That's all I'm saying. It's better to be on and then fall off than not to be on at all. Second and 26. Oh, that was 2017. Well, January 2018. Yeah, I know that hurt like hell. I know it. KB, they'll be back drinking again when Georgia loses. They sure will. They sure will. Miami was on in 53. Yeah, they will. But I tell you what, don't be surprised when Alabama lose to Coach DeBoer and Kangaroo Black again. Kirby, you hear Kirby drinking. You're going to hear Kirby getting locked up. Oh, my goodness. Last time y'all stepped foot on the field in a natty, we beat the brakes off you. Y'all beat the brakes off us. That same year, KJ Bryant, we beat y'all by more than y'all beat us in that game. You don't remember that, KJ Bryant? You saying y'all beat the brakes off us, but just a month prior, we beat y'all by more than what y'all beat us. I know y'all beat us for the natty. I know that. But in just a month prior, we beat y'all by more points than y'all beat us. But you will say, we didn't beat the brakes off y'all, but y'all beat the brakes off us. Are you serious? Come on, man. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. How do y'all, what is y'all, how do y'all come to that logic? I'm glad you put me back on the radar, KB, talking about Alabama and my dog. Yeah, Mario. I'm going to keep you on the radar. I'm going to keep you on the radar. You can believe that. Sure is. But anyway, let me go ahead and get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all joining in. I know this live was unscheduled. I was trying to work with that damn OBS. I mean, my camera been fine on the motherfucker to the day. But it's all good. But then when I got it right, man, it was skipping and shit. But hey, we'll stick with StreamYard. I like StreamYard anyway. is much more simpler. Listen at this fool. Listen, hold on. Look at this fool. What did Kayla do to Kirby Smart? They done only met one time. They done only met one time. Mo better. What did he do to Kirby Smart? I told you. You get dumber and dumber with every damn comment. You make no sense. I mean, when you type and shit, you have time to think about it and go back and delete it before you hit the send button. You too grown for that shit. You too grown to be as dumb as you are. Panama Jack Dope Camel will be empty at halftime. Bama gonna stomp the nose. That's true. Come on, man. I was wondering what's going on with your face. New camera, huh? No, I ain't got no new camera. No, it wasn't a new camera. It was a new streaming platform. I know I told you that. I know I told you that. So, but hey, some people just don't listen. They choose not to. But anyway. But let me get off of here. And I'll see y'all next time. You know what I'm saying? But until then, you know what I always say. Be blessed. And remember, OKB don't give a piss about nothing but the tide and roll damn tide.